All right, so I have put his backpack on. As you've noticed, I've actually moved the camera again. There we go. I put his backpack on. Unfortunately, I ended up being off screen just due to the fact that someone keeps calling me and hanging up, and it causes my camera to turn itself off. So let's get a look at this boy, this monster. All right, so there you go. That's what he looks like, fully formed. And let's go ahead and start up with the what's it called? Destruction mode. So let's do this, and we'll do that. We'll start with his legs. Actually, we'll start at his legs. All right, so first thing we're going to do is unlock his feet thing. On both sides. There we go. And we're just going to pull down his foot and then lock it back. While we're down here, might as well do this piece. Alright, so we're just going to pull this up. This is going to be a badly edited video. I keep getting... My wife's great-grandmother keeps calling me trying to reach somebody else. Alright, so next we'll do the knee. Take this piece off. We're going to move that piece up from here to here. Then you grab this and you pull it out and down, which will help to extend that. While we're down here, flip that out. Right? So out, down, done. Grab this. We want to make sure it's up all the way. And then we're going to set that down for just one sec. We're actually going to work on this piece. So we're going to... Come on, you. So it goes like this. And we're going to turn that so it's this shape. We're going to plug it into here, into this little thing here, and it'll plug into this as well. Fine. All right, so that's the next step is his thigh up here. This piece right here can be pulled out. You can get a nail in there. All right, and if you can't get a nail in there, oh, come on, you. There we go. There. So we're going to pull that out and pull his thigh down. Click that in place. And then, oh, I almost forgot something on the feet. So let's go ahead and do this. So normally his foot's like this. We're going to pull that down. You stay up there. Swing out the heel. Going to turn these. Go ahead and set this guy down here. All right, so we're going to turn these. Come on, you. So that they face back, right? Like that. Oh, man. There we go. And then these pieces here are actually attached together, and we're just going to swing them up. Right? Now he's done on that side. Come on, foot. Cooperate. There we go. So now you can see he's gained actually quite a bit of height. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on this foot. And this leg, unclip, unclip, pull down, clip, and we'll work on the foot first. So let's get this up out of the way. Pull that up. We're gonna, there we go, undo those. And apparently take off one of them. Pull that back. Reattach the piece that you popped off. Let's go ahead and extend the heel out. Chest still up. And the last thing I need to do is that. All right, done. Kind of, he's still, you know, very much lopsided, like, oh no. Anyways, so now we're gonna grab this. We're going to take off this piece, kind of rotate that up. Go ahead and pull this out and down. Let's go ahead and pull this out the rest of the way. Oh, come on. Oh, man. There. And we'll pull this like that. And like that. And just, boom. So, there you go. That's another leg almost done. Just the thigh left. So, once again, let's move the skirts out of the way. Grab the thigh. Open it. Jesus. All right, fine. I think I know what the problem is, to be really honest, though. It's not that I'm that bad at transforming this thing, except for I'm trying to transform it. Pay attention to what you guys see, what I'm seeing, what I'm doing. There. And it's just a lot of stuff to pay attention to, and I'm apparently not that good at that much multitasking. All right, so thighs are all set. Now, there's actually something else we need to do once we get to the waist. So let's go ahead and ratchet this up a little bit, because he's becoming a tall boy. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this back on. All right, so this piece, let's take this off too, actually. There we go. This piece here you can pull out. When you pull that out, it actually, as you can see, suddenly his thighs move side to side. What you're supposed to do is, let me actually lock them in place again real quick and spread his legs out just a little bit more. Give him a really wide stance, because what I'm going to do is pull down this, pull the legs in close together, and then I'm going to lock it back up. And it actually moves his legs down further from where they were. So his legs are even longer now. Yeah. Your boy is getting tall. Why is... Oh, I managed to fold up the foot on this guy. There we go. All right, so now we got that. So now let's go ahead and do that. All right, so besides that, on the hips, you have these. And we're going to get a nail under there and then kind of fold them up at an angle to open up that piece. up at an angle. These just pull straight down. And then the back, you just open up for thrusters. Now, while we're back here, I'm going to lift this tab, which lets me click his waist up and then lock it back down. Okay, now let's go ahead and do his chest. I'm trying to do this without yanking his arm off. Oh, and as you can see, I got one. Not both, but hey. Alright, so we're going to make sure that's open all the way. We got to do the same thing on the other side. So let's get this on there. I said let's get this on there. Okay, come on, you. All right, it's starting to go. Okay, did I get it all the way? Yes, all right. Whew. I did it without busting them up too much, thankfully. Okay, so now that that's done, these just come down, his chest flaps. Just come down. Sorry, I'm just thinking that's not open all the way every time I look at it. Come to the back. There are two little spots here, and I'm going to actually take his beam saber blades and do that. And do that. There we go. So now he's okay. Sorry. Just trying to make sure he's not leaning too far forward on the camera here. All right, so now we have something like that. All right, let's go ahead and that'll help so that I don't think he's leaning. We'll do his arms next. And for his arms, make sure I don't. There we go. It is. Okay. This comes up. And this turns like that. That's that. Same thing on this side. This comes up. And then this turns down to lift those up. Okay. All right. Getting somewhere, huh? Okay, now, next is his arm. I found the easiest way to do it is to take this and push this down, which releases it just a little bit, which lets me pull that out. And then I can get a fingernail. Come on, you. Down on his. So, oh, come on. Sorry, guys. There we go. That locks that. And then this comes down to his wrist, but it's just harder to reach. Oh, man. Due to the weapon system in the way. All right, come on. I can see the gold. almost there. Oh no! And he's dead. We've killed the monster. Long live the king. All right, so goes here. Let me fix. Oops. All right, so that's how his arm's going to look near the end. And then to deploy the weapon, what we're going to do is swing his thumb around and down. And then we want to make sure that we take this panel and open it up and swing that out. We're going to close the beam cannon thing over his hand and like that, right? And then we just pull out the cannon part on both sides, or pull it apart on one side. Lord, the editing this thing is going to take. Anyways, so yeah, so that's one arm done. I'll give you a better shot in a little bit. Second arm is mostly the same, except the only big difference is the other arm has a claw. So I'm going to take this off screen real quick so I can do everything but the claw on that arm. Because I can see it. There we go. You know, it's easier to see it and handle it that way. Okay. All right. So, got it up to that point, which is, you know, just before you're supposed to do anything with the claw. And for the claw, we're just going to pull that out, and then these come out as well. And that's that. That's the claw coming off. Why is it coming off? Oh, yeah. There. Jesus. All right. Almost got this fully finished up here. But yeah, there we go. Claw, done. All right. So the last thing to do is the head. So, okay, let me see. Now on the head, I've already done a couple of steps while I was in between moments. Took this piece off. And I took this off on accident. It just came off anyways. So for the head, first step is to actually remove these side pieces here. Okay, let's see here. Let's just remove his head. Try and make it easy. I'll put it back on after, so let's do this. All right, so this can actually stay on. Let's go ahead and throw that back on. There. So that can stay on. So, but we do want to remove the side panels like that. Lift up, lift down that, lift up that while you're pushing that forward. Push this underneath the other head. You might have to push a little harder just because, there we go. Gotta click it. And then this goes down over the other mouth plate. And then we're going to take these and turn them 180 so they're like that. And they just return to the same side they came off on. Unless you throw them at yourself. Oh, okay. Anyways. So, where is, there it is. Okay, maybe I have the wrong side. There. Yeah, I had it on the wrong side. But yeah, they do go on the same side that they came off on. Okay, and then I forgot I had the head turned around when I did it. Right, so you got that. You can take this and use this one, but let's go ahead and just use the one that's already open. My luck is I would break that piece trying to open it the way things are going right now. And we're just going to let's go ahead and turn around actually. Insert this. That's the way it goes, right? Maybe? Nope, I'd have to go this way. So insert that to give him his open horns, and then we're going to take this piece and reattach it to the front. I said reattach, not toss. Like that. And he is all set there, so let's go ahead and reattach the head. There's that. Head's back on. Come on, you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pick up the camera and give you guys a quick look at this. The look is cool. Getting there was, to be honest, a tad frustrating. At least on camera. Off camera, it was the simplest thing ever. On camera, I wanted to toss the thing across the room at points. Alright, so I transformed them. And I'll show you this. Then we can go ahead and turn Banshee around here. And then, so, I don't know how you can see, but there are rockets in there. Right, and then of course there is the backpack, which I took off. Ignore the mess. I usually try to keep things tidy, but hey, it's not working at the moment because, oh, this transformation was a pain in the butt. I'm actually probably going to be leaving out transforming it on camera. We'll see. It was bad. I don't know how people who do like transformations on camera manage to make it work, because I could not make this work. Anyways, this at least is simple enough. Open, open. We're gonna flip that up, and it's supposed to stay attached to this. Turn it. Right, and actually let's turn it more. There we go. It's supposed to be like that. So same thing on this side. Flip. These don't lock in very well, so I'm not surprised that they're coming off. Turn it and lift it. All right, so now we can open up those. And the last thing is supposed to be lifting this up. There we go. Come on, you. There, like that. That's that. All done. And so that's his backpack done. These beam sabers come off, and you can hold them. It's just a little difficult to do when he has both weapons on and open. So instead what you can do is when his weapons are, come on, you get on there, deployed as that. There you go. So it's got the claw hand and all that kind of stuff. You can take these, and they're called beam tonfas. I was calling them something else completely. And the beam tonfa can sit between the claws. And we can take the saber, blade, or beam, or whatever you want to call it. And there you go. So now he can grab and stab. You can actually do the same thing with the cannon. So there's a beam tonfa on that one. Extend that down. The difference is this beam tonfa is actually also made to go out between the cannon pieces. So, you know, it's the same idea. And we're just gonna pop that on. And he can blast and stab. So, got a grab and stab, and he's got a shoot and stab. Why isn't my camera focusing? There we go. So yeah, I quite like this figure. Transforming him was a little bit of a issue on camera. But yeah, I plan on displaying him in his open mode, probably on this stand I have over here. He does come with this piece, which you clip onto the inside of his thigh area, and that'll hold him. So, all right, guys, Banshee's done. Next, I have an idea of what I'm going to do besides a little work with Unicorn, and we'll see you next time.